Now at 6, you call and contribute and we do the shopping for you. Help us get toys for area kids for Christmas with our Toy Box Telethon. Plus, the latest round in the battle over tribal sovereignty takes place in an Oklahoma court. And more than 1,900 students from area schools turn out to watch the Lady Gorillas hit the hardwood.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Our phone bank is open right now for our Toy Box Tuesday Telethon. Volunteers from Bishop and Hayes and Salvation Army of Crawford County are manning the phones. You see Tanya Bach has joined them. This is a live image. During the next half hour, you call the number on your screen, donate what you can. Your generous donation will help make Christmas a little brighter for every kid in the 4 states. You can call toll-free 888-620-4TOY. Thank you for helping fill the KOAM Toy Box for families in our community. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. We're going to have more on the Toy Box Tuesday in a bit, but first, today's top news stories. Take a look at this video from this afternoon. Boom! A camera captures the moment when a train slices through a tractor-trailer truck. This was on Enterprise Road near the Joplin-Webb City line around 1:45 p.m. Fire departments from both jurisdictions responded. Remarkably, the truck driver is apparently unhurt. The train engineer has what appears to be only a minor shoulder injury. Look for more information on our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. A court ruling has once again sparked the conversation about the rights of tribal governments. The Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals decided the city of Tulsa has the authority to prosecute a non-member indigenous defendant for offenses committed within eastern Oklahoma in Indian Territory. The case began when Nicholas Ryan O'Brien, an Osage citizen, was arrested for DUI in 2021. The charges were initially dismissed based on the McGirt decision, but the Oklahoma Court of Appeals overturned the dismissal. The McGirt versus Oklahoma case said that much of eastern Oklahoma is Indian territory, so the state has limited criminal jurisdiction.
The key tenets of tribal sovereignty is the ability to self-govern. What this court is basically saying is you can't really self-govern, only under certain circumstances, and we don't believe in those exceptions.
She hopes that decision will be reconsidered. Getting kind of chilly out there. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy.
Yeah, it turned out to be a chilly one for us today, only into lower 40s for afternoon highs, and we are dropping back now. We're sitting mainly into the mid 30s, Joplin, also Pittsburgh. Pretty much clear skies, even though we had some clouds kind of skirt through earlier today. Most of us now 35 upwards to about 39 degrees. We'll slowly drop off as we go through the overnight hours. Still northwesterly wind, kind of at about 5 to 10, so that makes it feel a little bit cooler than what it actually is. And as the winds pick up a little bit late tonight, our wind chill factor will start to drop back. So by morning, it's going to feel like 17, 18, 19 degrees. So you'll definitely have to bundle up as you go through the daytime hours tomorrow. Through the evening, slide back through the 30s. We're going to stick with pretty much clear skies. Another chilly one for us tomorrow, but then a warm up. We're going to look at that here in just a bit.
All right, we'll catch you in a few. The holiday season can be an especially difficult time for a lot of area families who are struggling. KOAM Samantha Walker sat down with one Webb City family who's received support from programs like Toy Box to hear how it helps make their holidays a little less stressful.
When the holidays come around, some parents struggling may be forced to make the difficult decision between purchasing gifts or paying bills and putting food on the table.
Trying to, make ends meet with that. It's not easy.
As a single-income family with 2 children, one of whom has a disability, making ends meet during the holidays can be stressful for the Huff family. And this year has been especially difficult.
This year, I haven't even had a chance to go out and do Christmas shopping because I've been trying to keep up with bills.
But programs like Toy Box can help alleviate a bit of that stress by helping provide support for area families during the holidays.
I mean, this year I told them, I was like, we might not be able to have a big Christmas, but you guys will have something on the tree. It's always a help. And I'm always grateful for whatever help I do get. So.
For those who would like to help by purchasing toys, the Salvation Army in Joplin has tips on how you can do just that.
You can get them tags at Walmart, at Casey's, at different banks, different local businesses. You can purchase the toys on that tag, and you can either drop it off at the box there, or else you can take it into the Salvation Army thrift store.
The Huff family says the support means so much during times like this.
I want to say thank you to everyone that has helped, and is deeply appreciated.
Samantha Walker, KOAM News.
They encourage other families who might need help to not be ashamed to ask for it. In a bit, we're going to take you for an inside look at exactly where your money goes to support our Toy Box campaign. The telethon is happening right now. Here's another look at our phone bank. Please consider calling the number on your screen to donate today to help local children have a Merry Christmas. This another live look at our phone bank for our Toy Box Tuesday telethon. Some lines are open. Let's get these volunteers busy. They're from the Bishop and Hayes and Salvation Army of Crawford County group. They're taking your donations to buy toys for area kids in need. We're going to recognize some individual callers a little bit later. That could be you, so please call right now. With so much effort getting toys to families who need them, well, we couldn't do this by ourselves. Every year, we lean on the support of our community partners, like students and staff at Soaring Heights School in Joplin. And for them, the effort is certainly worth it.
Anything else? So I really like to give instead of receive. So I usually make stuff for my family, and so this is one thing why I wanted to be on student council, because I love to give, and I feel bad for kids who don't get to have stuff. So that's what it meant to me.
We're going to have more from this shopping trip with the kids tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Abernathy Roofing and Construction Company in Joplin is another Toy Box campaign partner. They took us with them on their shopping spree. As photojournalist Ty Parks shows us, it does so much good, and it's just plain fun.
Yes, so this year we had specifics. We had a list of what these children wanted and needed for this holiday season. So we were all over the store this year, going from section to section to find those correct items that they wanted. I think they wanted to be more specific and make sure that the wants and the needs of these children got met versus us just coming in and throwing in toys in the cart. They wanted to make sure these kids went home with what they needed. I'll say it was a bit more challenging. We had to work at it this year. We didn't just get to swipe the aisles this year. We had to be very strategic with planning and making sure that the items that we picked met the list. To be honest, it's the joy in our son's eyes every year. He loves to come here and do this. As a family and as a business, we love to give back, but seeing my son run the aisles and get to pick out these gifts for other children, there's nothing like it. Don't wait. It's a great opportunity for them to get involved in the community and give back to these children that are in need, and it's always been a blessing to us. So don't wait on it, just do it.
We want to thank all our community partners who make our annual Toy Box campaign such a success. Please give what you can. A little bit later, a Carthage senior trades in tiger stripes for gorilla gold and red. John's going to have his story and more coming up in sport.
Plus, it's going to be a cold night for us tonight, but when are we going to warm up? We'll look at that coming up.
For now, here's another look at our Toy Box Tuesday phone bank. This is a live image. The phone lines are open. Please call now to donate to help local children have a Merry Christmas.
Well, it turned out to be a chilly Tuesday for us today. We had partly sunny skies, a little breezy out there as well, which made it feel a little bit colder than what it actually was. Here's a live shot right now of our Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex. We're looking at our tower cam, of course, in downtown Joplin. All right, so here's our updated drought tracker with all the rain that we saw in November. We have been looking much better. A moderate drought along the I-44 corridor, and then mainly just dry once you get out across southeastern parts of Kansas. We do have some rain in the forecast later this week. Temperatures low to mid 30s, still upper 30s out across southeastern Kansas. Let's go outside. Sitting at 36, westerly winds are light. at about 5 to 10, but those are going to pick up as we go through the next couple days. Temps slide back through the 30s. We can look at our winds, kind of that northwesterly wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but those are going to pick up a bit as we get into Wednesday morning. We'll have northwesterly winds gusting 20 upwards to about 25. They calm down tomorrow night, and then they pick up again out of the south on Thursday, and in return, that's going to help our temperatures warm up by Thursday and Friday. Had a few little clouds kind of shoot through earlier, but we'll call it partly cloudy skies, and I think in general we'll have mostly clear skies as we go through the overnight hours. A few little showers, central parts of Arkansas. Most of that is not reaching the ground. On the back side of this wave, we'll get some bouts of clouds later on tonight, and we could see a flurry or two, but that should be just about it. So here's what's causing the cold. Here's our jet stream dipping all the way down. This is going to retreat and push out of here by Thursday. We start to warm back up. Here's our next weaker wave. Rolls in on Friday. Rain chances across the region, but our jet stream is way up in Canada, so we don't get the cold air. This shifts east. Another weak little wave rotates in on Monday. Still the jet stream to the north, so temperature's good. Bigger storm system kicks out by the middle of next week. So we do have a few waves over the next several days. Let's go through time. Tonight, upper 20s, overnight lows. Again, we may get a few flurries. By the noon hour, we get back upper 30s to near 40, and very similar to what we had today. I think high temps, 41, 42, 40 degrees across the region. Tomorrow night, temperatures drop back into the upper 20s, but look at this. By Thursday afternoon, temps go into the mid-50s for highs, which is going to be good news. 30 to start, 39 by noon, high temp, 41 degrees. Let's look at that rain real quickly on Friday. Showers sneaking in Friday afternoon, Friday evening, through the night, and then starts to push out Saturday morning. It's not going to be real heavy, but a lot of us will pick up about 1/4 of an inch of rain, which we could use. 41 tomorrow, 55s, Thursday, Friday. That rain moving in Friday into Saturday. Sunday looks great, 61. Showers again on Monday.
As you said, we could use the rain.
Yeah.
Doug, thanks. Again, our Toy Box Tuesday telethon is underway right now. You phone in a pledge, and every dollar you give, every penny you give, goes to buy toys for area kids in need this Christmas. Let's check in with Tanya Bach now at the phone bank.
All right, and thank you, Dow. We do have a lot of donations that I want to thank so far. We've got Jeannie Smith from Pittsburgh who donated $200 this evening. Barney's Quick Lube in Joplin donated $100. John Carver from Galena, $50. And Andrea Luliak from Wyandotte donated $50 as well. You're seeing a lot of different towns in there, but if you haven't heard your hometown, this is your chance to call in and donate as well. And remember, just like Dow said, every dollar counts when you donate to Toy Box. And these, I took a phone call earlier this evening. Someone asked if the money stays in their county. Yes, it does. We make sure that we have toys get dispersed to all the counties in our viewing area. We make sure that we try to help out as many kids in the 4 states as possible. All right, back to you, Dal.
All right, Tanya, thanks. Still ahead, Crowder College softball announces its new head coach, and Pitt State women's basketball plays its Kids Day game. Look at that crowd. John Dales has those stories and more up next.
Pittsburgh State women's basketball lost its first game of the year against Ferris State, but from that point on, Amanda David's team has been unstoppable. The Gorillas are ranked number 8 in the nation after winning 8 games in a row. It's Kids Day at John Lance Arena. Over 1,900 students from around the 4 states packed the stands to see the 8th-ranked Gorillas take on the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. PSU already up 3-2, and Grace Pyle left open from beyond the arc. She knocks in a 3-pointer. That's her second of the game already. Less than a minute later, Pyle left open once more, and again, she makes the defense pay. Pyle scores the first 9 points of the game for the Gorillas. Still in the first quarter, Sydney Holmes finds Macy James open on the baseline. She hits the jumper. That extends the lead to double digits. Gorillas trying to put this one out of reach early, and Mays once again finds an open teammate. This time, it's Harper Schreiner who drills a 3. That makes it 20-4 Gorillas. Late in the first quarter, Schreiner finds Corinna Gerber, and a beautiful give and go leading to another Pitt State bucket. The Gorillas give the big crowd plenty to cheer about. They beat USAO 98-40 for their 9th consecutive win. Well, the last 24 hours have been pretty nice for Pittsburg State football. The Gorillas pick up not one, but 2 verbal commits from the 4 states area, and one of them from Southwest Missouri, the other from Southeast Kansas. We'll start with Luke Harris, the Fort Scott High School senior who was just named to the Class 4A All-State team as an offensive lineman, announces on Twitter he is coming to Pittsburg State. And Carthage High School senior Carson Murray also commits to the Gorillas, according to his Twitter account. Murray is a 2-time All-COC tight end. As a senior, he was a unanimous selection to the first-team All-COC West. Murray also received third-team All-State honors as a junior. Well, more high school football news. Miami High School senior Chris Kelly has been selected to participate in the Blue-Gray All-American Bowl at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas on January 13th. Kelly was named in District 4A3 Inside Linebacker of the Year and was a huge part of leading the War Dogs to their first home playoff game in 24 years. Well, it's been a long offseason for Crowder College softball. The Rough Riders head coach left to take the job at Pittsburg State. Crowder then announced it had a new head coach before once again opening up the position to more applicants. And now the Rough Riders have their new leader. Nikki Keck is the next head coach of the Rough Rider softball program, according to a release from the Crowder Athletics Department. She was the head coach of Dewey High School softball for 8 seasons. In a press release, Crowder AD Brandy Arthur says Coach Keck's, quote, dedication to the athletes, strong softball IQ, and history of building and maintaining winning traditions align perfectly with our values. That's it for sports. We're back after this.
Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14 tonight. We told you an Oklahoma court ruling sparks a conversation about tribal sovereignty. Well, a tribal official is going to talk about why the Quapaw tribe is so offended by the ruling. Plus, psychology experts weigh in on ways to turn your holiday stress into success. And our Toy Box Tuesday telethon is going to continue. You're going to call and donate. We're going to do the shopping for you. Those stories and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. In fact, that telethon is underway right now. You make a pledge, we shop. It doesn't get any easier than that. So simple to help your neighbors in need. Let's check back with Tanya. How's it going over there?
Right now it's going great, Dow. I think we've got every single phone going right now. If you can't get through, just keep trying. We will be answering these phones, and we're going to be answering them again for a full hour tonight at 9 o'clock, and we'll have Shannon Becker here in the phone bank while I'm over at the anchor desk. I do have a few more donors I'd like to recognize. Laura Coombs from Columbus, $100. I did put a call out to get some different communities to call in, and you guys responded. Loma Linda, $100 from Cecil Deal. John Hayes from Fort Scott donated $100. And Dorothy Good from Webb City donated $50. We also have a guest in studio here this evening, Sonia Ritchie from Joplin, who made a $24 donation as well. And as we've said, every donation counts. You're making Christmas brighter for every kid in the 4 states. Down.
It's good to see those phones ringing. Tanya, thank you. We have time for a quick weather recap.
Yeah, it's going to be cold tonight. Another chilly one tomorrow. High temp of 41, but mid-50s by Thursday.
Thanks, Doug, and thank you for joining us. Again, the telethon continues at 9 on Fox 14 with Tanya and Shannon Becker. We're going to see you right back here at 10. Let's make it a great evening.